This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
And here we have a specimen from the early 2000s, a legacy investing platform. Please don't touch the exhibit, folks. It could crash.
Ready to step out of the financial history museum? At Public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You could even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. Leave your clunky, outdated platform behind. Go to Public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. Paid for by Public Investing Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at Public.com/disclosures.
This season, let your shoes do the talking. Designer Shoe Warehouse is packed with fresh styles that speak to your whole vibe without saying a word. From cool sneakers that look good with everything, to easy sandals you'll want to wear on repeat, DSW has you covered. Find a shoe for every you from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, and more. Head to your DSW store or visit DSW.com today.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify.
It was on this date, guys, this date in 1985, thanks to Jeff, who sent me this on the email. June 5th, 1985, 40 years ago today, Ferris Bueller took the day off. How about that? They're not listening to me over there.
Oh,
I am.
We're talking to Parker.
Hi, Parker.
Good morning, gentlemen.
It was on this date, 40 years ago today, June 5th of 1985, that Ferris Bueller took the day off.
He sure did.
How could I possibly be expected to handle school on a day like this?
Yep. I'm glad he did.
Me too.
You've seen it? Oh, that's one. That's one I've seen. Yeah. Fantastic.
Did we talk on the air about the theory that I read that it's like another edition of Groundhog Day? Like the reason Ferris Bueller knows everything's going to happen and the reason he has such a great day is because he's lived that same day a million times, like Groundhog's Day?
No.
Where did I hear that? It must have been on a podcast or something like that, or maybe it was in a book. But it's pretty brilliant if you think about it. Because
there's a couple things, though, that seem like a stretch, right? Because at the end of Groundhog Day, Bill Murray has every second of his day, pinpointed. He's got timed it perfectly.
Sure.
There's a lot of things in Ferris Bueller that he definitely seems genuinely surprised by and caught off guard.
Well, maybe it's early in his process.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's a stupid fan theory, but I like it. I thought it was pretty
those things are fun.
It's kind of fun, right? I like that stuff. Yeah. I know we got to do some sport. And Parker, what's up, buddy? What's going on?
Hey, Hawk. How are you?
What's new? Anything?
Good morning. Not much.
Well, hey, how about a couple days ago, the PWHL, they all had to protect their players, right?
Yeah.
And they only get to protect 3.
Which is not very
Only
many.
3.
Our home is safe.
And Taylor Heisey was one of them, so she doesn't have to ship off to Seattle or Vancouver.
Yeah. The home is safe.
Home is safe.
Home is safe.
Congrats.
Don't have to sell our house. Don't have to.
That's good.
Yeah. We get to stay here. And I get to hang out with you guys.
Would you have moved to Seattle or Vancouver?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
And you just bought the house.
Yeah.
That would have been weird.
That would have been very weird. So we're happy to stay and get to hang out with you guys more. And
yeah, man.
You were
watch
so
Taylor
close
play hockey in
to
Minnesota.
being a Canadian.
Oh, gosh, that would have been terrible.
I've heard Vancouver's lovely, though.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure I would
I've
love
heard
it.
it's great. Yeah.
I'm sure I would love it, but I don't want to be a Canadian.
No. Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for Taylor, not me, but yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, what's good for her is what's good for you.
Yeah,
That's how it goes.
Yes, you're right, Hawk. You're so right.
Thank you. I
You're
love
so
you.
wise.
I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, what's
out
the
loud,
phrase
but-
about the goose? Sauce, what's good for the goose?
It's good for the golden egg.
Yeah,
Same.
golden goose.
Yeah.
Sauce, what's a gander?
A gander?
Yeah.
Isn't that when I look at something? I take a gander,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, look at that handsome hog's daddy over there.
Take a
I'm
gander.
gandering at him.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Is that what it is, really?
I mean, well, that's one version.
Because he says what's good for the goose is always good for
Good
the gander.
for the gander, right.
That's
not the way he's using it is incorrect, but that's also
Yeah.
accurate what he just said.
Yeah, man.
Got that right.
Sure. It's like hot dog being 2 words versus hot dog being 1 word. Technically both right. Just depends on the context.
Hot dog.
Hot diggity dog.
That's right.
I thought it was 1 word. I'm not smart.
It worked out, though. It sure
we
did.
won. Yeah. Birdman picked me up that day.
And Swedberg's over it. I'm sure he's moved on.
Yeah, he doesn't take those games too seriously.
No. So he's probably very happy for both of you.
No, it'd be great if we won tomorrow.
Hey, sweet Corey.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember when Dante Culpepper came in here and he had that giant pepper made of diamonds?
Yep. Biggest waste of money I've ever seen.
Yeah. First of all, he was down at OTAs the other day. I wonder if he still has that. If I had one question to ask Dante, I'd wonder if he still has that.
If he sold it or if he kept it?
There's no chance he still has it.
I don't think
right?
so,
There's
man.
no chance, right?
That must have been worth so much money.
It's so baller, though.
This long and this wide.
So cool.
It's amazing.
Unreal, right?
And probably like glistening like the freaking sun.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was,
Yeah, he leaves his arm out just to floss the ice.
You know what's weird
talk
about that
about
moment,
it.
though? I saw the moment where all the quarterbacks were, like shaking hands with Dante Culpepper, and I thought that's kind of cool. But I couldn't not think about Ant and how Anthony Edwards didn't know who Alex Rodriguez was.
Yeah.
I just wonder how many kids look at Dante Culpepper. If you weren't a Vikings fan and you're like 22, 23 years old, like, whose hand am I shaking? Who is this guy? Oh, he used to play quarterback for the Vikings.
Yeah,
he did?
true.
Who is it? Like, I wonder if all of them knew who he was. And that's not even a shot at them. It's an age gap.
Good question.
Yeah.
That is a good question. And was it Cashman that told him he used to trick or treat at his house?
Yeah, because he got full-size candy bars.
Full-size candy bars. That's pretty cool, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The reason I brought it up, by the way, did you see what Giancarlo Stanton gave Aaron Judge?
No.
A $20,000 pendant.
Oh, yeah.
It is a diamond-shaped gavel on a necklace. And
Wow.
can you see that right there?
Whoo-wee.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to hold this up.
He's flossing.
But look at, and he's wearing it while playing baseball. That thing is the size of a finger
Yeah.
on the end of a chain.
I
What a
would
waste
put
of
that,
money.
Yeah.
Like, there would be like lasers guarding it.
Oh,
Like I would never bring it out of the house.
No. Yeah. Man, that thing's...
Wearing chains in sports is always kind of an interesting, especially like the track runners that are like running the 100 and they have like 4 or 5 chains on. I feel like it would slightly weigh you down. Like those are real diamonds. Those things are
Smack
heavy.
the hell out of you. You're right, yeah.
I guess Aaron Judge is just hitting home
sorry
runs
about that.
anyways, but
Yeah.
How about like earrings under hockey helmets or football helmets?
Yeah.
Does that hurt? That seems dangerous.
Well, Justin Jefferson wears that big jet chain too when he's running. I feel like that could get ripped up easily.
Yeah.
How about giant dreads hanging out from under your helmet that get dragged out
Sometimes
pulled
get
out of
pulled
your
down.
head?
But it's
Yeah.
not illegal.
Derrick Henry cut him off.
Yep. Not illegal to pull him by the hair.
Yeah.
Amen, brother.
Calm down.
Hey, you know what? He's right, though.
He was
You know,
just reading
fight for
Tommy's
your rights, Zach.
Yeah. Amen, brother. Brilliant.
I don't know why I said fight for your rights. That doesn't make sense, but still, do
This
it anyway.
month it does.
I guess it does. All right, there you go.
Yeah, be you, Zacho. Go Terriers.
Anyway, there you go. Big old giant gavel. That's cool.
Hey, random question. What year
Random?
did you got random? Sorry. What year did you guys have Culpepper in? Do you remember?
Yeah, I can tell you in a minute.
Oh.
I have the, that's crap, man.
If you saw him walking on the street,
Dude.
would you notice him?
100%.
He's a giant man.
Okay.
Dude,
For sure.
And I remember what he looks like. I mean, once you know
Yeah.
his face, he's got a pretty distinct face. If you,
Yeah, he really does. What a happy guy. He was always so
yeah.
smiling and happy.
He was outstanding.
Yeah. Did he get...
And then he got hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say, what got hurt, though? What was it?
He tore
Knee?
everything in his knee. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And it was like the week after all, wasn't it a week after all the Love Boat stuff came out? He got hit low and tore everything in his knee.
Is that right?
And then, superstar. And then, wasn't it Brad Childress was like mad that he wasn't rehabbing with the team and then they cut him and he went to
Was
the
it
Dolphins
Childress?
or something?
for Tice? Was it Childress?
I think it was
feels,
Childress.
feels
Childress.
early
Yeah,
for
you're
Childress.
right.
It might have been, but it feels early for Childress.
And that was like the bit where
Where
the
are those, Corey?
Saints chose between him or Drew Brees, and they signed Drew Brees.
Yeah, it's a good move on their part.
Yep.
Nice sauce.
But when he was hot, man, he was so good. Holy smokes, is he a good quarterback?
Could he throw that ball?
Says
Oh, yeah.
recorded June of 2003.
Wow.
So,
wow.
yeah, right
Like
before his
right
best
now,
year.
June of 2003. Jeez Louise.
Those are 22 years
22
old.
years ago.
Right before his best year.
Which is so weird because you know what else happened in June of 22? And I only bring this up because I saw it this morning when I was loading in my audio. On June 5th of 2003, Frank Caliendo was on this show.
Pretty funny stuff. You got to get down to Acme to see Frank Caliendo.
22 years ago today.
Had him on 2 times already this week. You want to get in the barber shop with us? We'd like to go down to the barber shop.
We'll do that. We got Star and stuff.
Well, we can do the Star and he can join news too.
Yeah, we want to have you join us with the regular flow of the show here.
Yeah, because I've already destroyed it.
Yeah, you're going to have to help stick around and patch it together. Otherwise, it's going to continue to burn.
Basically, I am the super glue, and I missed your segue there. That was great. Dude said burn.
There.
Meant burning.
There.
It was great. Great setup by Mike.
Epic.
Well, you're from Wisconsin.
Don't cut out my pauses.
Dramatic pause. Leave him alone.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Timing's everything.
Epic pause. I was reading the Iliad the other day. What an epic. What is Tony the Tiger? Love Frosted Flakes. Eat them every morning. Know what they are? Great.
He's burning, I'm telling you, people.
Love Erie.
He's sitting here burning. Rome is burning right now.
Love Lake Erie. My favorite Great Lake.
The hockey hick laugh.
Well, and, at the time, Jim Rome was a giant in 2003.
Huge deal. Yeah.
Right now, a lot of listeners might not know who that is.
Yeah. That's true.
But he's got his cadence perfectly.
Yeah, that's so good.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Frank Caliendo, 20
Love that guy.
freaking 2 years ago today, Parker. How old were you 22 years ago, Parker?
4.
Yep. You were listening to, weren't
Did
you?
you catch that episode of the Power Trip Morning Show or not?
Yeah, I was listening. I was up early. Mom had it on.
So, like Sauce just said, a year after that, if Peyton Manning doesn't have the most insane year of all time, Dante was in the MVP race till the wire. Not midway through the year like Cousins was a couple years ago. Dante was in the conversation the whole way, but Manning had a historically good year.
And then I bet that year for Dante is historically got to be top 10, top 15, right? It was that good.
It was, my guess is it's one of the 5 best quarterback years in Vikings history. It's got to be close. Let's look back and see what it was.
Oh, see.
2004.
Give or take, yeah. 04, I think.
He set the single season record for most total yardage produced by an NFL quarterback.
Yep. He threw 39 touchdowns.
Second MVP voting.
What's the most in Vikings history?
I mean, that's got to be
that
might be
right?
it.
Or Brett Favre?
If we had a guy throw 40, I don't know. I don't know that.
I don't know.
Do you guys know?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a ton.
Yeah, it is. That was a sheesh.
I love Culpepper's Wikipedia picture, too. He has the big pepper chain on. And
Does he really?
It's such a waste of money.
It's hanging so low, too. Just look up Dante Culpepper on.
Right now.
So badass.
He was so happy all the time, man.
Yeah.
I really liked. You couldn't help but like that guy. You wanted to hang around him. He was a good dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the most.
Culpepper, yeah. Sam Darnold last year, 35.
Jeez, look at the size of that. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
That's nuts.
That's bigger than my Janssen.
My God.
It might just be a replica Hawk.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they used me.
Used you.
Man.
I want this only bigger.
What music video was he in with Randy Moss?
He was in Elvis Presley's Shake That Thing.
Happy birthday, Elvis.
No, his birthday is January 8th.
No,
I don't know that.
Elvis's Shake That Thing was a hood classic, though.
Yeah.
No, Elvis was on the Milton Berle show in 1956 on this day, and he thrust his junk at the camera. He got in trouble.
Speaking of your wife, Cord, do you have any anniversary plans on Monday?
Calm down.
Yeah, relax.
Calm down.
Take a deep breath, please.
You didn't forget, did you?
No, of course. I can't forget it's 6'9", Zachary.
The nicest day of the year.
I think so. Also, I'm not even doing the bit. I think that they were in a Hot Boys video.
They were. Yeah,
they really?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne Shine. And Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys.
Song.
Such a great song.
He's coming to town.
Oh, good. Like Santa?
Yes.
Coming to town.
God, what a great line.
Wheezy F is coming to
God, that song just slams.
Yeah, it says he made cameos in several Cash Money music videos.
Oh, Cash Money wails.
The best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wheezy F, August 20th, Target Center.
Tyga.
Hell yeah. Met Tyga one time.
Yeah.
Where?
He's a cool dude at the mall.
Never meet your heroes, Max.
It was devastating.
Was he shopping with Ricky Rubio? How'd you meet him separately?
It was just a random day. Like me and my friends were at the mall. It was a really weird day because we also saw a dead body later on in that day. But like
okay.
Yeah, I was actually just telling Hawk this story off the air the other day.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, we met Tyga that day, and he said y'all swagged out, man. And when you're 15, bro,
come on.
We talked about that for days. I wore that fit like 6 times in the next like 7 days after that.
I'd like to hear that today from Tyga.
Right.
I don't even know who he is. I'd be like, that dude just told me I had swagged out.
Nice Tyga.
Oh, great song.
You got to tell them about the dead body, though. Now you've brought it up. They need to hear the story.
Yeah, it was nuts. Me and my friends, we just rode the light rail. We were stupid. We're just like, we'll just pick a number. We'll get off at the stop or whatever. It was right by US Bank Stadium, and it really sounds made up, but we were driving. When we were going past the stop, we smelled a really weird smell, and we're like, "What is that?" And then some guy on the train just goes, "Yeah, that's a dead body, all right." And we're like, okay, weirdo, And then we're walking around, and we see a part of the street is, it's cut off. But there was like a little side street that you could go around. So we sneak around and we smell the smell, which the guy was right. It was indeed a dead body.
Oh, man,
and then we
crazy.
saw the guy's like legs sticking out from under the sheet.
Crazy.
Like we saw him just laying in the street, and you could tell just by the little skin that you could see that guy was deader than hell.
Wow.
Yeah. It was just a nuts random day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah. No kidding.
R.I.P. to
Did you
that
call
guy.
the cops?
Absolutely not.
Think if it had been Tyga.
Yeah.
And you saw his last moments, and one of the last things he ever said was how swagged out you were. And he was dead.
It'd be an honor.
Yeah.
Be an honor. I carry that with me forever.
Man. R.I.P. to Tyga.
In my darkest moments, I'm like, Tyga said I was swagged out.
Yeah.
I can do this.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Are we doing sport? I forget. Did we do the sports thing?
We really didn't. Yeah, but we can hit it.
Because we need to hit it because that's why Parker's here.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, Builders and Remodelers. All right, Parker, break it down and give us your prediction. Pacers, Thunder. The Thunder are something like 9.5-point favorites on DraftKings for Game 1. Heavy favorites to win the series. Do the Pacers have a roster that can at least put up a fight? Do you believe this will be a competitive series?
I think it can get competitive, but I don't think that they can beat them. They don't think they can beat them 4 times. That's a Thunder team that's extremely deep. They can bring guys off the bench like Kendrick Williams, who you've probably never even heard that name, that can come in and play significant minutes and score for them. So I think this is a Thunder win. I think it's been a Thunder win all year long. But this Pacers team they have some people. They have some guys: Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Nesmith, Miles Turner, some other guys that they can play. But this is pretty simple to me. I think it's Thunder in 5. I think it's going to be quick. It's going to be easy. They're minus 700 to win the series or something ridiculous like that.
Did you say his name was
Benedict Mathurin?
Whoa, that's a great name.
It's a great name. I think he's Canadian too. So yeah, shout out Benedict Mathurin. But yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to be Thunder in 5. Quick one. This is too good of a team.
Benedict's a pretty tough thing to name somebody.
Especially nowadays, right?
Once Benedict Arnold's on the board, it's hard to call that shot again.
But you got Cumberbatch now, so
that helps.
I gotta hold on. I'm gonna do something. Parker, where are you at? I'm trying to find starting lineups. Here we go. I want to know how many of these people you've played against.
Oh, all right.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I have not played against Shai.
Lou Dort.
No. Oh, almost did though. He was at Arizona State the year before we played Arizona State. So, but no.
Jalen Williams.
Have not played Jalen Williams. No, played in the same time he played, but did not play him.
Chet Holmgren.
Yeah.
And he's your buddy, right?
My buddy. Yeah. It's a good player.
Yeah. Good guy.
Great guy. Yeah. Great guy. He's fun to be around. He's got this personality about him. Like in basketball, you have to kind of have this like slight arrogance in a way, like this slight ego. And I think to get to that level,
you got to be swagged out, like Maxx at the mall.
You got to be like Maxx at the mall and be swagged out. So he's got that kind of side of him, that swagger to him. Like you can see it in the AT&T commercials and that kind of stuff. And by the way he plays, so you have to have it a little bit. But yeah, he's a really good player.
How long have you known him, if you don't mind me asking?
I've known Chet probably since like he was in 9th ninth grade.
How
we would
tall
work
was
out
he
together.
then?
Oh, he was already like 6'8" at that point. Yeah.
How tall were you?
I was, ninth grade me. Well, ninth grade me, I was 5'8", 120, freshman football weigh-in.
That's a huge bit.
Jesus, I weighed 120 in second grade.
So I was a little guy, but then when I met Chet, I was probably already about my height now and taller and stronger. But
Wow.
yeah,
That's pretty cool, man.
yeah, he's a good guy.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Don't know him at all, but people say we look oddly alike. So I don't know. I'll let
Tyrese
people
Halliburton.
decide that. Tyrese is a Wisconsin kid. Never played against him, but like grew up. He's an Oshkosh North Wisconsin boy.
So he's been to every fast food joint in Toma.
Yeah, I know
probably.
he has.
Yeah.
He has, yeah.
You have to.
Probably.
Oh, man.
Man, he's been at the Dells, I bet, the same time I was.
He probably loves the
I
Dells.
wonder if he went down a water slide right after me. I'm going to wonder that for the rest of the day.
Consumed his urine.
Yeah, well.
Consumed his urine.
It's like,
That's got nothing to do with the Dells.
Like Zach
relax,
wanting
Tommy.
J.J. McCarthy's bathwater. It's no different. I want Tyrese Halliburton's water slide pee.
I'm just, there's,
Title of the podcast.
I just don't
Title
know.
of something.
I don't know if this is right or not. Andrew Nemhard.
Nemhard, yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, he played for Gonzaga. Yeah, Gonzaga. That sounds about right. Never played him, though. Well, he played for Creighton, too, I think.
Aaron Nesmith.
Vanderbilt, nope, didn't play him, but same time I played.
Pascal.
He's older than me. He played for New Mexico State or New Mexico, one or the
Thank you
other.
for
What do you think?
saving
Take a shot at the last name just for fun.
Siakam.
It's close.
Man, that's
Try
not
again.
bad.
Try again. You're close.
Siakam.
Yeah. I don't know if
You
we're
got
going to
the-
get there.
you got the three
No,
si-
Pascal Siakam.
There it is.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
You got
That's
that
right.
once
Yeah.
when we asked you. Yeah.
Nice, huh?
And lastly, Miles Turner.
No, he's too old for me, but
Gotcha.
really good player.
Yeah, there you go. Well, so one.
One for 10.
That's cool.
1 for 10.
Yeah. Did you ever just smack Chet Holmgren around, teach him who's boss?
Dude, no. He was like, every open run you came to and played with him, like he blocked everything. One time I dunked on him one time, but every other shot he would just block everybody's shot. He was such a good shot blocker. Rim protector.
Who was the first pick in that draft?
In Chet's draft?
Yeah, he was second.
Was that
Hawk?
I think, am I right in saying that it was Ron Livingston?
Happy birthday.
Who was number one? Because Jalen Suggs was not in that draft.
Pancho Villa.
Was that Anthony Edwards' draft?
This was 15 years ago. Corey would know.
Hang on. Well, so is that 3 years ago?
He was drafted.
This is his second year.
Chet?
Hang on, don't tell me.
Second or third,
Let's come up
Max.
with this without. If you look it up, don't tell me.
He was
I think this
drafted
is third.
2022.
Yeah, because he spent the year out with the injury.
That's right.
Who the hell won that year? Yeah, I would have had this in 0.2 seconds 20 years ago.
2022 draft. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
It's not the Cunningham year?
Richard Cunningham?
Cade?
No?
I don't know the answer.
No, this is not the Cade
Okay,
Cunningham.
not Cade.
No.
Who else has been number one in the last handful of years?
A lot of people are giving this guy some
hate.
crap. Yeah, going into the draft.
Hate going into
is
the
it
draft.
Played for a blue blood.
Pablo Banchero?
Paulo, yeah. Paulo Banchero.
Paulo's legit.
Yeah,
He's great.
He's awesome.
He's a good player. And then Chet went 2, and then Jabari Smith went 3 to Houston.
Yeah, who everybody thought would go 1 that night.
Yeah.
And they took Banchero.
And he's kind of been
Yeah, he's been all right. He's the guy that I think they're going to put a package together to try and get Durant with a bunch of their draft picks.
Ooh, is that where you think Durant's going?
No, I think Durant's coming here.
Well, we were supposed to have people on the internet wanted us to have this argument about.
Why? You don't think he is?
No, nor do I want him. You want him?
I like when big names show up in Minnesota sports.
So do I. It's fun.
I mean,
but you have to give up like 4 key pieces for an old.
but he's got
guy.
1 year left on his contract. You wouldn't have to give him as much as you think.
You'd have to give up like a Rob Dillingham, Jalen Clark,
Sure.
Julius Randle,
What if you
Dante
win the
DiVincenzo.
championship?
It'd be pretty sweet,
right?
You get a trophy.
That would whale.
Yeah. See, Zacho gets it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assist, Zach.
Yeah.
Headlines when the Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on The Fan.
The Fan. You know what's great about your investment account with the big guys? It's actually a time machine. Log in and zoom. Welcome back to 1999. It's time for an upgrade. At public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You could even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. Leave your clunky, outdated platform behind at public.com. Go to public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. Paid for by Public Investing Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at public.com/disclosures.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you shopping for a new laptop while still trying to keep up with technology and AI? Talk about feeling burnt out. But no more. Lenovo.com makes it easier than ever to find the perfect PC. In fact, we'll break it down for you. Step 1. Shop our lineup of AI PCs powered by Intel Core Ultra processors. Because why deal with downloading new software when you can buy a smarter PC that already comes with all of the AI features and tools? Step 2. Find the one that fits your passion. Whether you're a creative genius, a research scientist, a hardcore gamer, or a future CEO, no dream is too big. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. You can keep up with your ideas as well as any challenges you may face. Step 3. Add to cart and purchase. Oh, if you're a college student or a teacher, make an education account through us and get 5% off your whole order. Shop now at Lenovo.com. A better future is waiting, and it needs you.
The Power Hour continues at KFAN.com/watch.
So I remember earlier when I was like, I think Parker's in today, and I'm like, you're the one guy I just never know, right? I just never know if you're in.
Should probably start texting me.
Chad Abbott just sent me your contact information. I already have it.
Thanks, Abbott.
I already have it. But it's since when? The Power Trip's not going to start being professional now. Like, no. You guys are all welcome to show up if you want. If you don't, that's fine too. I like the randomness. It's like a surprise. We're at a fun house. We don't know who's around the corner. So maybe it's Parker, maybe it's not.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Well said.
It's like the shark from Jaws, right, Sauce? Parker might show up.
Just, you don't know.
He might rip me in half.
Yeah.
What's the saying? Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery.
No, Sauce, you do it. What is it now?
Yesterday's history is tomorrow's mystery, but a week from now, we all get chlamydia.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if that's the right one.
I'm busy next week.
That's the other one. What's the other one, Hawk?
Hawk always said.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, Corey never wants to do anything.
I know. No. Not interested in getting chlamydia next week or any week, but specifically next week. No
interested in going to Vegas for the Enhanced Games?
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Heck yeah.
What is that and when is that?
The Enhanced Games, a sports festival that bills itself as a better than the Olympics sporting event because it allows athletes to benefit from using performance-enhancing drugs, will kick off next year in Las Vegas over Memorial Day weekend.
You like it, the juice.
Yeah, you like it, the juice. The inaugural competition in Sin City will feature swimming, track and field, and weightlifting in an event designed to disrupt the status quo in the international anti-doping movement that some feel is failing. One of the key supporters is a group called 1789 Equity. It has funding in the double-digit millions, according to Games Fund founder Aaron D'Souza. Athletes will compete for up to $500,000 in purses per event, with bonuses starting at $250,000 for those who break records. So it's not only allowed, but encouraged that you dope it up.
Let's juice up and see the absolute limits of human existence. Let's see what we can do if we're juiced out of our minds and go full-on Hulk on it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Athletes who break current world records will receive a $250,000 world record bonus and a bonus of $1 million for breaking the 50-meter freestyle swimming and 100-meter sprint world record.
So you beat Phelps in Bolt.
You beat Phelps in Bolt, you get $1 million.
Pretty cool, man.
Wow.
Yeah. I think their big thing is it says supposedly 60% of Olympians make less than $25,000 a year off of their Olympic check. So they're like, hey, let's have them beat records and make a bunch of money. So
you like the juice.
Juice up.
It's kind of dangerous, though, but we'll see.
Oh, my God.
It'll
Can
be
you
fun.
imagine? I mean, somebody will, pass away.
Yeah,
probably.
Their heart will explode. Their shoulders will separate underneath the weight of the weightlifting.
Yeah.
It's
the rage would be great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be some mad losers.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be sweet.
Yeah.
We're going to see some fights. And
Yeah. Why don't we see boxing as one of their events? See people just literally beat each other to death. Fun.
Yeah.
Man, maybe I will go.
Yeah, you should.
When is this?
Next Memorial Day weekend.
Next Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's Power Trip Vegas 2026.
I say we go, but I'm not going to the events.
Same.
Yeah.
Now it's time for headlines.
The juice I'm doing has got gin in it.
Whoa.
Sip it.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar with Wolf River Electric. Man, I was checking my app yesterday because, again, those solar panels on a nice hot day like that, sunshine, boom.
Yeah.
Straight cash on.
Yeah, buddy.
free money.
Super cool, man. I like following that app.
Yeah.
I wonder if 3-4 years from now I'm going to get bored with it. But for now, every time it's sunny out, I check that app.
Yeah,
how much am I producing? Oh, good, yes.
Yeah.
That's how I say it to myself, too.
It is, yeah. Sounds like me getting juiced up for the games.
Same.
Yeah.
How much am I producing?
My panels are getting juiced. Oh, yes.
Jeez.
Yeah, I talk weird.
At some point, there's a limit to how small your undercarriage can
Well,
be,
you'd think
right?
so, wouldn't you?
I hope so. I haven't seen that yet.
All right, so you're not going to go to those enhanced games.
Right.
Would you go to this? Tommy Boy Fest goes down August 7th through the 9th in Sandusky, Ohio.
Of course.
Tommy Boy turns 30 this year. It came out in 1995. Wow. That's easy math. Chris Farley, of course, will not be there. And so far, David Spade is not booked either. So you're not going to get the two main stars. So far, no stars, in fact, are scheduled to be there. But they are going to have a big celebration, including a bunch of look-alike contests, a classic car show, live music, the movie screening, and a Tommy Want Wingy throwdown.
Oh, so good.
Some kind of a wing-eating competition.
Brilliant.
Tommy Want Wingy.
That's so good.
Such a good movie. I would not go to Sandusky, Ohio to celebrate it, but I felt the same way yesterday when we were talking about the Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah.
I love that they do it. I'm not going to go to Catalina Island to be a part of that, but cool.
Yeah, I'm not going, but yeah, it sounds great. Tommy Boy A+.
Is that where Cedar Point is?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Nailed it.
Nice.
That's correct. That is a hell of an amusement park.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as a kid, a couple of times, yep.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Now you would be terrified, right?
I would never ride those rides. No, thank you. But people have fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, when you guys go to Target or a place like Target, do you lock your car doors?
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Every single time?
Yeah. Well, now they have most cars just automatically lock.
Most do.
Yeah.
But if your car does not have auto lock, do you lock your car when you are in a parking lot? If there's nothing inside your car.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why
Wait a minute. Your cars have auto lock when you walk
Some of them do.
No
Some of them
kidding.
do, yeah.
If the fob is not in the car, they just assume it needs to be locked.
That seems dangerous.
Could be.
I do, though. I do lock my car doors, yes.
Somebody polled 2,000 Americans, not Bonnie Blue. Somebody polled 2,000 Americans.
Well played.
Good.
To find out when we lock our doors. What percentage of Americans lock our doors at our house just to check the mail? That's insane, by the way.
Yeah.
Check the mail.
Would you lock the door? No, again, it depends, I guess, how far away your...
Oh, yeah.
If your mailbox is down the street or something. But would you lock your door to go check the mail?
No.
I'm not going to answer.
No.
Every time. All the time.
Every damn time.
Don't even try to.
What are you hiding in your house?
It's not what, it's who.
Yeah. Wow. You're my...
Probably your dad.
Yeah, he's not hiding, though.
4%.
7% of people say they lock their door even to check the mail. That's just too far.
That's ridiculous.
Depends on the neighborhood you live in.
That also very true.
Very true.
And again, how long you're going to be gone. If you're going to be gone 20 seconds, if you have to lock your door because you're gone 20 seconds, then you got to move.
Yeah.
If you're going to be gone 10 minutes and you're afraid to leave the doors unlocked, that's something that's a little different. I get it. I'm insert joke here. I'm pretty anal about this. I don't understand ever leaving your car unlocked.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's in the driveway, in a parking lot. Lock it.
Lock it.
Again, it's like when my wife is like, who's going to steal something? Someone.
As you
never
once said,
truly trust
thieves.
another human. Right. Thieves love unlocked cars. Right? Nice, good people aren't going to break a window if a car's locked. A thief might try to break into your locked car. They love it. Unlocked cars.
Does she still leave her purse everywhere?
Oh, man. I don't remember the last time I was in Target with her, but it's my waking nightmare, watching her leave a cart 20 feet from her with her purse in the little top thing. Who's going to take it? Purse thieves.
People.
Yes.
Terrible people.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have to sit on the phone for 9 hours canceling all of your cards.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't consider myself to be a terrible person, at least not in that way. But I'm going to have to argue with not taking that purse.
Yeah. It's sitting there nice and pretty.
She wants me to take it.
And I know you well enough since I've known you for almost 25 years. You don't even want to steal the money in it. You just think it's a nice looking clutch.
It looks like something I could use.
Yeah. It probably has inspirational feminist mantras
I
inside.
hope it does. I believe the same thing she
Wet
does.
Seal.
Right. Live, love, prosper, whatever the hell it was.
That's right.
Whatever
That's
your
exactly
clutch
right.
said.
Not for ladies?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Do you know that story, Parker?
No.
Oh, my God.
He came in here one day and he had this wallet. We were like, that's a clutch.
He did?
Yes. And
it was definitely a wallet.
No, it was a clutch.
It was a lady's purse.
It was a lady's purse,
It fit in my back pocket, didn't it?
And what did it say? It was like
what did it say?
It was 3
Live, laugh,
words.
love?
No, but it was
Something,
like that.
yeah,
Though it was like, like live, laugh, dominate. Right? It was basically like, go in power.
No, it said
there was women empowerment.
Yes.
Fondle D's.
No, that was your other one.
And then we were like, that's a clutch. He's like, it's a wallet. We're like, where'd you get it? He's like, Wet Seal.
Yeah.
We're like,
I did not get it at Wet Seal.
You got it at Charlotte Russe.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Do you still have it?
Yes, I do.
we guilted the hell out of him.
Yeah,
He
stopped using it.
He stopped using it.
He brought it to Vegas one year.
It's on sale at Claire's right now.
If you
want
like it, you should use it, Huck.
I agree
We
with you.
savaged
Well,
him.
and then remember, Josh Metellus came in with basically a Louis Vuitton purse.
Yeah. Not even basically. It's exactly what it
And
was.
Chris was so jealous that Metellus is cool enough to pull it off. And he's like, I want to carry that purse around.
Huck, you're cool enough, too.
Yeah,
Thank
go
you.
with your
That's really nice of you. Thank you.
Go for it.
I appreciate it. It fit in my back pocket. If it fits in my back pocket, it's a wallet.
Do you sit down with your wallet in your back pocket?
Sure do.
Like
Doing it right now.
There's studies that are done that it messes up your spine. Yeah.
George Costanza from Seinfeld. Yeah, you're not supposed to sit on your wallet.
No.
Well, I ain't got no cash in there.
I always have my wallet in my front pocket anyway because I get nervous about it falling out or pickpocketing or whatever. It's always front pocket. I don't care how dumb it looks.
I got too much D to
Front
put it
left,
in there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Front left.
Yeah.
God, I knew I liked you, Parker.
Are you a front left guy, Sauce?
Yeah, mine's right. Well, mine's
That's your right
front
side.
Right. No, I know.
Should have saved that for tomorrow, right before password.
Yeah.
All right.
Too much testicle in my front pocket.
Yeah. It's got too much balls.
Left or right side?
Both.
Oh,
An 81-year-old woman in Florida, 81. An 81-year-old woman in Florida was arrested last week for pepper spraying 2 girls, ages 3 and 6.
Oh.
What?
Why did she pepper spray 2 girls, ages 3 and 6?
What state? Florida?
Florida. She's 81.
Makes sense.
Pepper sprayed 2 girls, ages 3 and 6. What were they doing?
Were they trying to steal her clutch?
No.
Girl Scout cookies.
That's a real good guess.
Really good guess, but incorrect. Love the guess, though.
Picking flowers from her garden.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You're the closest, but you're not really close.
Were they taking rhubarb from the rhubarb lady?
No.
They were just playing on their grass.
Yeah.
You're
Swimming
getting
in her pool.
closer, but what were they doing, though?
Stole her.
Somebody can get this. You guys what do 3 and 6-year-olds think is super fun? that's harmless as hell.
Ding Dong Ditch.
That's not bad.
Even more innocent than that. Way more innocent than that.
Were they vandalizing her property?
No. You're going the
Lemonade
wrong
stand?
way. No.
Oh, that's not bad.
We might not get it. I thought maybe you guys could get there. She did not care for the way that these girls, ages 3 and 6,
dancing,
were playing with bubbles.
Oh.
She didn't care for it.
So what? Pepper sprayed?
She pepper sprayed them because she didn't like the way they were playing with bubbles.
Let's hear her out.
Parker, you've been a professional athlete for like 40 years.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
You've done cold plunges. We've talked about this in the past, right? All of it. You've had to do all the range of temperatures and therapies and all of that stuff, right?
All the temperatures.
Before I hit you with this, give me your 10-second take on cold plunges.
They're okay. I think the science of them is going away, and it's more into like this red light therapy stuff more now. But
what part of the cold plunge research is falling apart?
I think like your body doesn't need ice and like cold to heal. It needs to like regrow cells and like that kind of side of it. So like cold, it can be like feel good in the moment versus like actually healing you type of situation.
Is the inflammation part though accurate?
Yeah.
So it's still good for inflammation.
I think it's still good for inflammation, but I think that like new studies are coming out saying that like you can get more benefits from like red light and like laser and that and green light versus like actually just going and sitting in a cold tub. But it's like, it's good for the mental like strength kind of side of things.
What about just sitting on your couch?
That's good for the normal human.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think about this, though. According to some new research, and I don't know which group did this research or who's producing this or publishing this, but here's what the sentence says. Research shows that those trendy ice cold plunges may reduce muscle growth and strength by up to 20%.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
You buy that or not?
I buy it. Yeah, I buy it. I definitely do. I think there's some science behind that. That's true. Now, there's some things where I think the cold plunge can be good for you, but I don't think it's what people think it is anymore.
That's too bad because I don't know. Like we were as a family thinking about getting one the last couple of years and just never pulled the trigger. And now I can just be like, nope, glad I didn't do that.
No, you're right.
Wanted to.
Were you just going to hop in the morning and wake yourself up? Or?
I don't know what I was going to do. Yeah. I mean, like my wife wanted one.
Yeah.
But,
do you think you would have got in it?
Drown you.
Yeah, she wanted you to freeze to death.
Yeah, she put in like normal water and just handed me some weights and said, give it a shot.
God. Yeah, she kept telling you, could you put the radio in there?
Why don't you toast some of that bread in this
Pretty much.
cold plunge?
Jeez.
Hold this extension cord.
Yeah. Everybody wants him dead.
It was on this date in what year? The game changer for Bradley Cooper, The Hangover 1, number 1, Hangover, game changer, was released. What year did the world discover Bradley Cooper? Because he was in movies before that, but that was his break. He was in Wedding Crashers like 3 or 4 years before this. But this was the breakout. This is what made him a giant star. What year?
08?
09.
09, exactly.
Okay. Nice.
So good.
The first one is a 10 out of 10. The other two are unwatchable. But
Huck loves those.
They're just
3
terrible.
is good. I don't care what you say. 3 is good.
I think 3 is terrible too. But
which ones?
The Hangover.
Oh, yeah.
Hideous.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But the first one's unbelievably good.
It's so good.
Start
it's a
to finish.
brilliant film. Yes,
Love it.
super good.
Love it, love it, love it. Conan O'Brien's going to be a guest on Late Night with Seth Meyers next Wednesday. It'll be the first time back on that show since he left that show in February of 2009.
Oh, wow.
So he was never on that show when even Jimmy Fallon was in that spot?
Right? Must not have.
Yeah, must not have been.
Yeah, Muss was definitely not.
No, Muss was having pocket beers.
Yeah, you better believe it.
So how long after the Conan-Leno debacle, right? How long did Leno have the Tonight Show before it went to Jimmy Fallon? Like 2 years, 3 years?
I was thinking 3 years.
Yeah,
so
2 or
maybe
3?
2.5. I don't know.
It wasn't super long. It wasn't long enough to make it worth gutting Conan.
No, the controversy was not worth it.
It was so stupid. Yeah. And Leno, man.
Network executives are not smart.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. True that,
man.
Sad.
You're way better.
Oh,
Zach.
I think I would have kept Conan.
No, I think Parker's just saying it. The network executive here don't care for you, but
yeah, but he does.
But Parker thinks you're doing a good job.
Yeah. I think you're great.
Thanks, Parker.
That's kind of perfect.
That means a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Yep. You're welcome.
Hey, can I throw a couple things out for our friends at the St. Paul Saints?
Sure.
Tonight is Welcome to Margaritaville.
Oh, genius.
Night at CHS Field. Wasting away with great music, great margaritas, great cheeseburgers, and great baseball. That's tonight. Tomorrow is Star Wars night.
June 6th in a ballpark not so far away, followed by a post-game Friday night fireworks powered by XL Energy. And then on Saturday, it's Harry Potter night. Welcome to Hogwarts. H-O-G, Hogwarts, get it? Bring a little bit of magic to the ballpark on Harry Potter night. So check it all out at saintsbaseball.com. Big weekend.
So, Sauce.
Yes, sir.
Derek Scherer gets fired from the from the St. Paul Saints.
He just sent me this email.
No. Let's say Derek got fired.
Oh.
Why?
And the St. Paul Saints are like, look, we're desperate. We got to do something different.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's call Sauce from KFAN.
All right.
Sauce,
Call Sauce.
we need a day in the next couple of weeks that is a game changer for us. We need a theme night. We need some kind of a promotion. And you have like 60 seconds or the Saints are going to go under. They're going to have to file for bankruptcy.
Looks like Sauce is looking for work.
Yep, they're going to have to call Jack Prescott. Remember that guy? He's dead, but they're going to call him anyway. Give me a theme night or a promotion that can change the course of the St. Paul Saints.
Come on, buddy. It's all on you, brother.
Okay. Here's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
If they called me.
They did.
And they were like, hey, man, how are you? I'd be like, I'm great.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
You'd exchange some pleasantries.
And they would say, we need an idea.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the premise. Then what happens?
That's how it starts.
And I would say, hey, I got an idea.
Yep. And that idea is, by the way, the show has 3.5 minutes left. So
let's do. We're going to get hockey involved. And they're going to say, man, that normally costs a ton of cash. And I'm going to say, no, you don't have to get, Chris Hockey involved.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say, that normally would cost us a ton of cash. And I'd say, no, here's what we're going to do.
Oh, no.
We're going to do bikini car wash night.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
And
so far, I like this idea.
We're going to have a bunch of ladies come down.
Ladies are good.
And wash cars. And they have to raise $50,000.
50.
But the beauty of it is the baseball game is going to be happening on the same field where the bikini car wash is going on.
Yeah, sweet.
And hello?
Derek, please come back. We're sorry. We made a major mistake.
That idea is just the worst.
No, it isn't.
I like it. Just driving through outfield. The ball's not getting hit out there that much anyways, and the outfielders can run past the bikini girls.
Thank you.
The Minnesota Twins send somebody down on a rehab assignment.
Yeah.
And they're around in second. They're around in second.
Yeah.
And they run
right into Rosie, who's trying to get into the outfield.
Rosie's in line.
And they knock knees.
Yeah. Oh, with Rose?
Yes.
Oh.
God, hadn't happened to him yet.
He'd get right back up.
And Rosie claims he was just trying to mentor those young ladies.
Yeah.
Because he thought their path was not looking good.
No.
He wants to see if he can get them into broadcasting.
Yeah. Good for Rosie.
Yeah. What a sweet guy, man.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Yep.
He really is something.
Bigger than him.
All right, so bikini car wash, not even like downtown St. Paul, in the outfield during the game.
Yes.
Yeah, sweet.
And the players are required to run around.
Yes.
How would the cars get into the stadium?
Oh,
whose cars are allowed in there? Anybody?
Yeah.
So
anybody.
We can all just drive onto the field
You have
during
to
the
donate
game.
money.
Yeah, there's just a line, and then there's a lift.
Yeah.
How much do I have to donate?
We need 50,000. Baseball game's 3 hours long.
$50 or more.
I like it.
You'd have people lined up.
Rosie's out.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
No, he's riding shotgun with Parrish. Parrish is picking it up.
You know what's even better is they've got the sprinkler system already in the ground.
Yeah. Turn it on.
Gals don't even need to
Yeah. See? Corey.
Well, that's a woman's viewpoint.
Wow, Rosie. Zach's a man.
That whole...
Oh, Rose. What else did you go looking for out there, Rose?
That whole...
Oh.
Darn it.
Rosie, you made it gross.
Got close to it, sniffed around, and went, I don't like this.
Oh, why did he say that?
Man, I would love if you got invited to a creative meeting at the St. Paul Saints for like a 2-hour shindig. They just threw out ideas. And somebody was like, yeah, let's do the bikini car wash bid.
I don't think anybody has ever invited me to one of those.
No.
We made that mistake a couple times.
But again, we learn from our mistakes.
Like I said, I don't know what skills I have, but thanks for letting me hang out.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What about rabbit lawnmower night?
So, that's the best idea so far. You could have that would be a good bit in between innings. Put like little baby bunnies or like chocolate, like Cadbury bunnies in the outfield.
Like a brand.
And then people race, dressed as you, race with lawnmowers to see how many bunnies they can run over in 30 seconds.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah.
Hold on.
That'd be brilliant.
Hold on.
I'm not a racist.
Whoa.
No, that's not what they mean.
All right, at some point we should do that at a Power to Prevent. Like maybe in Detroit Lakes.
Sure.
Find like stuffed animals, like bunnies, and find a couple of lawnmowers.
We could do it at the fair in front of the booth. There you go.
Even better.
Good idea. Yeah.
And have some giant prize for who can run over the most rabbits or bunnies dressed as meat sauce within 60 seconds.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Meat sauce day at the fair.
That'd be great. If it's about me, I'm in. If it's not about me, I could care less.
Kevin O'Connell tomorrow plays initials for the second time and joins the Power Trip Morning Show right around 8 o'clock or so. We'll play initials at 8:20. Parker, thanks for your time, buddy.
Love you guys.
Love you, buddy.
All right, KOC tomorrow, 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abadab. I love you. Enjoy this big, bad, beautiful day. It's going to be fantastic. Love you, everybody. Take care of yourselves. It's hard to explain how it all feels making a name.
You know what's great about your investment account with the big guys? It's actually a time machine. Log in and zoom. Welcome back to 1999. It's time for an upgrade. At Public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You could even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. Leave your clunky, outdated platform behind at Public.com. Go to Public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. Paid for by Public Investing, Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at Public.com/disclosures.
You have a long list of things to deal with. Check dry eye symptoms off with Refresh Relieva PF Extra Lubricant Eye Drops, offering an advanced formula to soothe and hydrate your dry eyes. Refresh Relieva PF Extra includes moisture-locking technology that prevents further irritation and gives you lasting relief. You deserve relief from your dry eye symptoms, and your eyes deserve extra. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you're stuck in the past. Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard, based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
But do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.